So, Antonio Brown, AB, right? So, all the talking points like, oh, this team should sign, team should sign, whatever. Will he actually ever play in the NFL again? That is the big question. So, with all of his craziness and all the allegations against him from over the past 2 years, he's working. He's working. Deion Sanders is helping AB with the comeback. And now, if only Deion and Zimmer were close, then I feel like the Vikings would have some inside track on some inside knowledge on what's going on with AB. If he actually is focused on football, will he actually be a good teammate and soldier? Will he actually do all of those stuff, right? So AB, phenomenal talent still, even though he's going to be 32 in July. Phenomenal player, phenomenal wide receiver. Vikings, I like the core that they have at wide receiver, but also if you threw an AB in a vacuum who's actually going to play, actually be focused and actually not cause drama, it would be greatly beneficial. It would. Like, you're completely lying if you said that. Again, a neutral AB added to the Vikings wide receiver room would not be an upgrade, right? So a lot of stuff hanging over him, like a lot of hurdles to his comeback. League is investigating 3 potential personal conduct incidents, including a civil lawsuit of sexual misconduct. He's got that hanging over his head. Obviously, that's a very serious allegation and non-starter if it's true, and if the league rightfully hammers him, I mean, it's nothing doing, right? So that's the end of the story right there. But all right, so this is what he's done since 2018. That, as well as throwing furniture off of a 14th floor apartment, that's great. Speeding 100 miles an hour in the suburbs, so it's pulling an Adrian Peterson, Corn Robinson. Domestic incident at his house where he cussed out police, and then police youth league gave back his big donation because they didn't think that he was a good role model. That's topical. Also, attacking a moving truck driver. All of that stuff. All of this has happened in the last 2 years. Right, when he was trying to force his way out of Pittsburgh, when he was dyeing his mustache, when he was on The Masked Singer for some reason, and then finally got his wish. He was traded to Oakland, and then he forced his way out of Oakland, which is hard to do because, I mean, they signed Richie Incognito and turned him into a Pro Bowl level player again. But yeah, whatever. And then also he was cut by the Patriots after one game in 2019. So it's great. Did have a tryout with the Saints, but he was told, don't bring your entourage. And then he brought his entourage, and they're like, no. So, yeah, whatever. So he's given it like 17 different chances, right? Because talent will always get you more chances in life, right? So Antonio Brown, like I said, even though he's going to be 32 in July, MF can still ball. He absolutely can. 7-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro. Led the NFL in receiving yards as recently as 2017. Led the NFL in touchdowns as recently as 2018. So, again, if he is cleared and if he is allowed to return to the league, should the Vikings give him a shot? So here's what it have to be. 1 year, league minimum, incentives up to $9 or $10 million bucks. You know, the Vikings can make that work with the cap. They can afford it. If he turns out to be a disaster, just like he was at the end of Pittsburgh, with Oakland, with New England, that tryout with the Saints, you're gone. No drama, no muss, no fuss. One strike, and you're out. As well as the incentives on that contract come in the form of per-game roster bonuses. Like, if your ass is actually here, you get bonus money. Yeah, what a novel fact, right? Plus, statistic plateaus, get over this many catches, this many yards, this many snaps, this whatever. Also, it's probably the best deal he's going to get, because even though he is talented, just because of all the baggage he has, I don't see a team just like putting it out there, hey, we'll give you $10, $11, $12 million guaranteed for a season. That is not going to happen. It's going to have to be un poquito, very small, league minimum, work on incentives. There you go. And like we said, one strike policy, not 3 strikes, 1 strike. You're on 2 strikes already. Any off-the-field mess, you're gone. Any social media tirades, you're gone. Any complaining about your stupid helmet, you're gone. Also, Kirk should come in. Like, this is a great opportunity for Kirk to just really establish his alpha male status and moving up from the beta male status, right? Kirk should go complete angry Kirk on the bit. So, Antonio, I'm Kirk. Eat at Pizza Ranch. If you make one peep to the media, you won't get the ball. Shut the F up, or you'll be out of a job, and I won't get you the ball. So what's the point of it all? Shut the up. So again, be quiet, be a good teammate. Let your play do the talking. Like your play does a lot of talking. You don't have to do anything about that. No drama, nothing like that. Just woosah. Rehab that image, get back on the field, and do your thing. And I already know. I can already hear he's a locker room cancer comments. Just replace one diva in Diggs with another in Antonio Brown. All those comments in there. They're probably in before people even watch the video. Which is just funny to me. But no, I do believe with the Vikings, with the veteran leadership, with the high character of the locker room, I feel like that can all cancel out Antonio Brown. And also, like we said, it's not like Antonio Brown has this massive guaranteed contract and has to be here. No, again, one strike, he is gone. So anytime that he affects the push of the Vikings, the character, the locker room chemistry, anything like that, he's gone. Again, this is a very low-risk proposition here. And with the great veteran leadership with Cousins and Rudy and Kendricks and Barr and Daniil and Thielen, they make it known. If you act up, you are gone. You are not going to let this beautiful team and this beautiful locker room that we built up, you will not drag this out like Pittsburgh. You will not do this. You will just be out on the street and looking for your next team to give you a chance. And you'll probably get one because you're extremely talented. But again, you have one chance to play on this team who clearly needs another dynamic playmaker on offense. Yes, Thielen, rockstar. Rudy, decent. Irv Smith, rockstar. Justin Jefferson, rockstar. Hopefully. Same thing with B.C. Johnson, Tajay Sharp. But you can come in. You can play a couple snaps. You could work with one of the best deep ball quarterbacks in the NFL. You could rehab your image. 1-year deal. And guess what? If you're a good soldier, you put up great stats, and also you're drama-free off the field, guess what? You could hit free agency next offseason and get your $10, $12, $14 million a year guaranteed. You really can. Or you'd be out of the job again with no money. How was that one game check from the Patriots last year? How was that? And again, it is a big, massive if. He is cleared by the league as well as all of the allegations against him. It is a massive, big if. But if he is, the guy is still in his prime. He can still play. He's 2 years removed from leading the NFL in touchdowns. He's 3 years removed from a 1,500-yard season, leading the league in receiving yards. I think, again, if the league reinstates him, it is the absolute perfect, low-risk, big reward spot. But it makes so much sense that probably won't happen. But your thoughts. AB, Vikings, question mark. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Pull us on the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But till next time, Skull, production value.